Hey, what's up everybody? I have a few workouts that I'm going to show you here. One is a functional abs workout, so we're going to be working the core. That has 6 different workouts. The other is kind of like a kettlebell circuit. So if you have a kettlebell at home, you can also use a dumbbell as well. That one works as well. And then we have another HIIT workout that I actually did yesterday, and it was incredible. I mean, depending on your level of fitness and how you can actually complete it, it was pretty phenomenal. So there's like 2 exercises, but you're doing 5 rounds of each exercise. So I'll explain that. And then finally, we have a Tabata HIIT workout. This one is basically working the shoulders and the biceps and triceps. So, okay. So let's start off with the functional abs workout. So there's 6 different exercises, 6 rounds of each exercise, 45 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Okay. So the first one here is we have a squat jump. Okay. So right here. Okay, you can also do a regular squat exercise as well if the jumping is too much for you. Just a little bit of cardio with that. Next one is the crossbody mountain climber. So right here, you're going to be on the floor, kind of a little twist, okay, on each side. Really working the abs, okay. And then we have the V up. So you're going to be down on the floor, right here, the V up. Right here. All right. Nice and slow with each rep. And then plank to push up. So you're going to be down on the floor, right here. So going down with your forearms, and then up, up, down, down, up. Okay, that is the plank to a push-up. And then we have the dynamic plank. So this one here is you are going to, this is a little bit challenging. There's 2 ways of doing it. You can have your arms straight up, okay, going to each side, or you can have your forearms down, a little bit challenging, okay. Kind of alternating from each side. And then lastly is the wall sit. So you are going to, right here, nicely, just holding it right here if you can see me. Hello. So right here, you're going to hold it for 45 seconds. Okay. You can have a weight with you if you want. That's optional. So again, the functional abs workout, 6 different exercises. 6 rounds of each exercise for 45 seconds on, 30 seconds off, okay? The next one here that I have is a kettlebell circuit. So there's 5 different exercises, 6 rounds of each exercise, 45 seconds on, 30 seconds off, okay? So the first one here, I want you to pay close attention. So if you have a kettlebell right here, depending on what size weight you want to use, if you've never used a kettlebell before, I would highly recommend using like a 5 or a 10, give or take. Or you can also use a dumbbell. Dumbbell works really well. So in this exercise, the kettlebell sumo squat or sumo deadlift, so your feet are facing 45 degrees, grabbing that kettlebell by the handles, gorilla style, okay. Slowly come on up. Slowly come on down, okay, feeling each rep, and then when you're done, place it down safely on the ground, okay. And then we have the single leg deadlift with the kettlebell. So in this exercise, working one side each, okay, so you're going to work one side first and then work the other side. So here, lifting your knee, whichever side you want to work with first, and then pushing yourself down nice and slow, and then slowly come on up, and then going down then slowly come on up. And then same thing, excuse me, on the other side. Again, holding it down and going all the way up. Woo! Kind of watch my balance here. So again, you want to make sure if you're having problems with your balance, again, kind of stand next to your bed or a chair, kind of watching your balance here. Okay, really, really important. Okay, so the more you practice with that exercise, the better. I'm kind of right-handed, so, but yeah, just always make sure that you're doing the exercise correctly. And of course, you can have your hand extended out if you want to with your balance. So that's another option. So again, down and then up, okay? And then next one is the kettlebell upright row. So what you're gonna do in this exercise here is you're gonna bring your elbows up, pressing down, and then up, going down, and then up, lifting your heels off the floor. Okay, all right, feeling each rep. So as you're doing the row, make sure your elbows are up, okay? Next one is the kettlebell single arm clean and press, okay? So what you're gonna do, working each side, is you're gonna stand in a gorilla style position, lifting that kettlebell, and then press, lifting it up, okay? Pressing down, okay? And lift it up, okay? And place it down safely on the ground. So you're gonna work one side first, and then you're gonna work the other side, okay? Lastly, we have the kettlebell swing. So right here, gorilla style position. Exploding with your body, okay? And place it down safely on the ground. So again, if you've never used a kettlebell before, 5 or 10 pound weight is what I recommend. You can also use a dumbbell for these exercises as well if you don't have a kettlebell. So again, 6 rounds of each exercise, 45 seconds on, 30 seconds off, okay? So that's the kettlebell circuit. Next one we have the HIIT workout. There are 2 exercises, and this is the exercise that I did yesterday. Awesome. So there's 5 rounds of each exercise. You're gonna rest for 1 minute. Actually, 1 minute of each exercise that you're gonna do for 1 minute, and you're gonna rest for about 20 seconds. So again, 5 rounds, 1 minute for each exercise. You're gonna rest for 20 seconds, okay? So here, the exercise right here is the burpee complex. So I want you to pay attention. It doesn't have to go in order. So you're going to be down on your knees right here. Kind of a mountain climber, knee tuck. Again, down. All right, so that's the burpee complex. So again, for about 5 seconds, you're going to be doing the mountain climber and then the knee tuck, 1 knee tuck, and then the burpees, okay? So really high intense, okay? Next one is we have the butt kicks to a burpee. So pay attention to this one here. So again, your forearms are in. Giving you 5 seconds of that. And hands up. And just keep repeating that. So again, 5 rounds, 1 minute for each exercise, and you're gonna rest for 20 seconds. So I did this workout yesterday, and it was pretty intense. So I actually did it for about 2 minutes and 30 seconds. That was the longest exercise I've ever done. So if you want to challenge yourself, go for it. So again, 5 rounds of those 2 exercises. You're gonna do it for 1 minute and resting for 20 seconds. Okay, that was one of the best HIIT workouts I've ever done, so give it a try. Let's see here. Lastly, we have the Tabata HIIT workout. So this one is about 8 sets of each exercise. You're gonna 20 seconds of work, 8-second rest. And you're gonna rest between 1 to 2 minutes. Some of them, depending on your level of fitness, you can keep going. There might not be any rest in between sets. So this is gonna be working your shoulders, your biceps, and your triceps. So the first exercise, if you have a set of dumbbells, is, you know, typically a 5 or a 10 if you have any. So right here is the shoulder press. So right here, making sure your arms are aligned with your ears, pressing up, okay, down, and then up, and then pressing down, okay? The next one is the upright row. So your dumbbells are right here, elbows up, pressing down nice and slow, and slowly come on up, and then pressing down, okay? And the dumbbell lateral raise, so you're gonna bring your dumbbells to the side, right here, pressing all the way down nice and slow, feeling each rep, and slowly come on up, and then pressing all the way down, okay? Then we have the dumbbell rear delt fly. So you're gonna come down a little bit, bending your knees, okay? Rear delt fly, working those shoulders, raising those arms up, and then pressing all the way down, okay? And then we have the front raise. So you're gonna bring your dumbbells here, slight bend of the knees, raising those arms up, raising the bar, pressing all the way down, and then slowly come on up here again, one more time, and then pressing down, okay? The next one here is a med ball, kind of an overhead press throw. So if you have, let's say, you can use a stability ball for this exercise. I don't have a med ball, but if you do, that's awesome. So you're gonna bring it above here, down, to the side, okay, just like that, kind of over your head, down, again, okay? So you're basically throwing it over your head to the side, and then same thing on the other side. And then we have the burpee. So again, your arms are up. Pretty self-explanatory with the burpees. And then we have the kettlebell swing. So again, gorilla style, right here. Exploding with your body, okay? Place it down safely on the ground. And then we have the ball slams, okay? So with your med ball, if you have a med ball at home, I actually have a stability ball, but so again, bounce, 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 okay? All right, so anything works, make it work. So that is the shoulder part of the exercise of the Tabata HIIT workout. The next section, we'll be working our biceps and triceps. So what you're gonna do in the first one here, lying tricep extension. So in this exercise, you are going to, excuse me, equipment is flying all over the place. So you can lay down on the floor, come a little closer so you can see. So right here, okay, having good control of the weights, pressing down, and then up, and pressing down, okay? All right, you're gonna be really feeling each rep. You can also do one weight at a time, one arm at a time if you want to with that exercise. Tricep pull down. So I don't, actually this is mostly done in the machine. So for this exercise, excuse me, you're gonna do kind of a standing tricep extension. So again, same thing, down, up, down, and then up, okay? All right. Typically a tricep pull down is done on an actual machine. But this one, since I don't have a machine in front of me obviously, but you can actually do a standing tricep extension. So again, down, and then pressing up, and then down, and then up, okay? And then we have, again with the dumbbell tricep extension, which I just showed you, same thing with the pull down, somewhat similar. If you're willing to do the pull down, you can do it this way, pulling it down, and pressing it up, and then down, and then press up, okay? So that's another version of doing the pull down of that exercise. And then we have the barbell curls. You can also do it with a dumbbell, okay? So again, just a regular bicep curl, curling those arms up, pressing all the way down, and then slowly come on up, full extension. You can do it with the dumbbells, you can do it with a barbell if you have a bar at home. And then we have the incline dumbbell curl. So again, in this one here, you're gonna kind of lay down on a chair and kind of sit down on a chair, kind of an incline position, laying back, okay? You're gonna alternate with that exercise, full extension, each rep, you're fully extending those arms, okay? Really working those biceps. And then we have the hammer curl. So just a very basic exercise here, curling those arms up, pressing all the way down, bringing it to your shoulder line right here, pressing up, and then slowly bringing it down. You can also work one arm at a time as well. That's another option. And then we have the burpees, which I just showed you earlier. And then we have the dumbbell walking lunge. So your dumbbells are to the side. So you're gonna walk, turning that body around. Okay, all right. And then we have the dead landmines. So for that exercise, you're gonna grab your bar, if you have a bar at home. So in this one here, this is the bar I was talking about. So again, with this one here, you're gonna press down, kind of in a stance position, pressing that bar up, pressing down, up, and then down, raising that bar up, okay? All right. You can actually work one arm at a time if you want to with this exercise as well, okay? A lot of different ways of doing that exercise. And then lastly, kind of a resistance band roadhouse elbow. So really grabbing your resistance band that you have, if you have one. So you're gonna be working your elbows, your triceps, okay? So what you're gonna do in this exercise here, pulling your elbows back, okay? Squeeze, pressing those elbows back toward your chest, okay? All right. Feeling each rep. So again, 8 sets, 20 rounds, 20 seconds of work, 8-second rest in between each exercise, depending on your level of fitness. So again, you're working your shoulders and your biceps and your triceps. So let me know if you have any questions about all these exercises that I just talked about and demonstrated to you. So I'll be doing more exercises. Hopefully, you know, as we continue this quarantine time, make sure that you're staying safe, staying healthy, make sure you're washing your hands. I can't stress that enough. And I will be posting more workouts with and without equipment. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Have a great weekend, guys. Happy Sunday. Peace.